NKTelco Sports welcomes you to our coverage of high school basketball, where the New Knoxville Rangers will take on the Jackson Center Tigers. Tonight's game brought to you by the following sponsors: First National Bank, Hometown Opportunity; Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply; Precision Strip; and St. Henry Bank bring you tonight's game from Jackson Center, the habitat of the cat. I'm Dave Helmstetter. With me, Jeff Henshin. Interesting MAC versus Shelby County Athletic League matchup. First, the visiting New Knoxville Rangers. They're 4-6 on the season. Did not play last night because of the weather conditions. They were to face one of the best teams in the state in Delphos St. John's. But as you look at tonight's game, the Rangers are really going to have to shoot the basketball better than their 39% average for the season.
Yeah, exactly right. They're going to come in with fresh legs, obviously, with not having a game last night. But, you know, Jackson Center is a very good team, and New Knoxville has had their struggles putting together a good, solid game offensively. Scoring has been difficult for them at times. And if you knock down a high percentage of it, I think everything else just gets a lot easier. But New Knoxville is going to battle. They played at spurts pretty well, but had a rough game in their last outing against a pretty good Coldwater team on Tuesday night, and got to hand it to them in that contest by a very good Coldwater team.
Jackson Center, on the other hand, they come into tonight's game riding a 6-game win streak, probably playing the best basketball of the season so far for them. And there's a lot of big games on the Jackson Center schedule coming up. They come in at 9-2, and Coach Aaron Kloppenstein very happy with the way his team is progressing through the season.
Yeah, he was very pleased, if you will, from the communication he gave us with where they're at, where they're going. A 6-game win streak. They're playing some pretty good basketball. They lost early in the year to Russia. Then they lost a tough loss to Botkins by 3 points. Since that time, have played pretty good basketball, but they've got those big games coming up. They're going to have Russia and Botkins again. So I look for a different turnaround, if you will. Anxious to see how well they play, but tonight they can't overlook New Knoxville. They had a tough league game last night. So again, you can't overlook the Rangers. If they give New Knoxville some opportunities with some miscues on their end, you never know what will happen then to let's say the underdog Rangers.
Jackson Center had a 12-point lead against Anna, won by 6, but Anna took them to the wire in that contest.
Well, and that's the way teams bounce back, and they were fortunate to hang on and kind of battle through some adversity, come out luckily for the Jackson Center Tigers with the win, but again, you got to play strong.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem here at Jackson Center, where the Saturday night crowd, a rather large one on hand, will rise to their feet. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports. Introducing our starting lineups coming up. As we said, rather large crowd for Saturday night between these two teams. Starting lineup for the New Knoxville Rangers of Carson Munger, Preston Richilling, number 5, Jay Schrader, number 10, number 12, Noah Holland, and a freshman at 6 foot, Connor Hoagie, number 15. Parker Jones, 6'1", junior, averaging 9.8 points per game, stands third in the MAC in rebounds with 7.7 rebounds. That's the New Knoxville Rangers. They stay at 4-6 coming into tonight's game. Carson Munger, their head coach. Now for the Jackson Center Tigers, 9-2 under head coach Aaron Kloppenstein. Number 10, Preston Sayre, a 6'1 junior, averaging 10.7 points. Number 5, Cooper Hartle, a 5'8 senior. Number 42, Carter Kloppenstein, a 6'3 junior, comes into tonight's game, 6.8 points per game. And the floor leader of the Tigers, Lucas Heitkamp, number 4, 7.9 points per game, 6' senior. And number 24, a 6'7 senior, the leading Jackson Center scorer with 14.1 points per game, along with 8.1 rebounds, and that's Reed Platfoot. Just about ready for our jump at center circle, but first let's take a look at our keys to the game. First for the New Knoxville Rangers.
Well, Coach Munger would like for his team to shoot well. We talked about it in pregame. Hit at a high percentage. Make it difficult for Jackson Center. Also need to play solid defense on what we feel is a very disciplined Jackson Center offense. Good ball movement, good screens. You're going to have to make very good defensive decisions and stay out of foul trouble. New Knoxville is not very deep, so you'd like to play the 32 minutes, if you will, at your full strength, not having to rest players or not rest or bench players because of foul trouble. For Jackson Center, they want good sustained defensive possessions. They want to win the points in the paint. Boy, they shoot well in the paint due to the Tigers, and rebounding is key. Don't let the Rangers get another opportunity, one and done on the defensive glass.
Jackson Center with the basketball. They won the tip. Heitkamp with it. Sayre will fire up the first 3 of tonight's game. Rebound comes down to Schrader, and he'll bring it across the timeline.
I've seen Sayre go really hot from three-point range. I saw him hit 8 against Indian Lake en route to 28 points. He had 20 points in the win last night, but the Rangers need to know where number 10's at on that perimeter shot.
Into the lane, shot no good. Rebound tipped away by Platfoot.
Actually, I think he blocked the shot.
Blocked the shot, yep, he did. Cooper Hartle back out to Platfoot. Cooper Hartle, pull-up jumper. He'll connect.
Mid-range jumper, Dave. You don't see that very often. Hartle did a nice job. Good pen. Use the ground, if you will. Give him the energy to go up. And it's a good hang time, good flip, good bucket.
And that's something Jackson Center does quite well. There's a 3 from the outside by Schrader. No good. Here come the Tigers. Quickly down court. Kloppenstein goes to the baseline. Hartle will send it right back into Kloppenstein. He's going to make a move. Shot off the glass. No good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up. No good. New Knoxville will grab the board. Parker Jones, it's at 6'1", pulls it in. He'll bring it up court.
New Knoxville dodges a bullet there. Kloppenstein doesn't miss many from that range. He's a 58% shooter from two-point shots.
Rich Hilling into the lane. Rebound. Comes down to Kloppenstein. Sayre goes to his left. Platfoot will come out. Back to Sayre. Tigers will be patient.
Yes, extremely patient. They don't take bad shots, and they shoot pretty well as a team, 46%.
15-footer Lucas Heitkamp. And it's 4-0 early going, Jackson Center.
Well, good start for the Tigers. Rangers had some looks at the basket, just not able to dent the scoreboard, but already find themselves trailing by 4.
Schrader gets it over to Jones. Back out Schrader, top of the key.
This is Jones with the basketball. That's Hoagie, but Hoagie's come on strong here as of late, offensively scoring the ball at a little bit better clip for the Rangers. He's just a freshman. They're going to need all 5 players to contribute on offense tonight.
Hoagie with the basketball out front. Over to Holland. It's like Jackson Center just playing that
Charge,
straight man-to-man.
Good defense. Excellent job by the Tigers. Sayre draws the charge against Jones, who kind of looked like he put his head down at the elbow and said, I'm going to the basket no matter what.
First foul of tonight's contest into the lineup Solly Styles for the Rangers, number 14.
He's been playing better basketball as of late as well. Had 15 points last weekend against Houston, but capable of scoring. He's 6'4" junior. Again, the Rangers are going to need everyone on the floor to think offensively and become offensive.
Heitkamp, they'll work it around the corner. Flat foot for three, shot no good. Connor Hoagie with the rebound. Schrader will bring it up court. He'll go to Jones. Jones out front, flat foot on him. They'll go right side to Styles, open Hoagie, and Connor Hoagie connects on New Knoxville's first basket with 4:26 to go in the quarter.
Connor Hoagie nails his 9th three-point shot on the season. Mentioned as of late, he's becoming a better scorer, a better shooter.
Sayre makes a nice move into the lane, but the shot doesn't fall. New Knoxville with the rebound, and they'll have a chance to take the lead. Coming up on the 4-minute mark, opening quarter basketball here on NKTelco Sports, New Knoxville and Jackson Center. Styles goes inside, puts it up, but the foul will be on Preston Sayre.
Good job by Styles going at Sayre and using his body to protect the basketball. Sayre kind of forced, if you will, into playing chest-up defense, and Styles just jumped into him a little bit when he had the advantage and draws the foul.
Styles at the line. A little bit too strong.
Had been shooting pretty well from the line, 10 of 14. Missed the first free throws early in the season and had made 6 or 8 in a row, but misses the first of 2 there.
Number 32, Dane Reese, into the lineup. Reese, a 6-foot freshman for Jackson Center. Second free throw is good, and we are tied up with 3:55 to go. Opening quarter play. Cooper Hartle in the corner. Back out to Heitkamp. Flatfoot wanted to go left. He'll bring it back over to the right side.
Man-to-man defense for the Rangers.
Heitkamp. Hartle looking to get it inside to Flatfoot.
Nice job by Parker Jones using his body, his feet I should say, to get around Flatfoot to knock it out of bounds.
Inbounds toss to Flatfoot. He'll move inside. 3 Rangers on him. Taken away there by Schrader, and he'll bring it up court.
Well, the Rangers, after trailing quickly 4-0, have a chance here to take the lead after forcing that turnover against the Tigers.
Jones out front. Back over to Rich Hilling. Rich Hilling wants to move into the lane. Flatfoot on him. Schrader will have it. Top of the key. Cooper Hartle guards him. New Knoxville coach Carson Munger shouting directions to his team. Styles back over to Hoagie. Hoagie cut off there by the Jackson Center defense. Jones goes inside, puts it up. Shot doesn't go. Rebound shot, Parker Jones.
Almost could have got called for his second offensive charge, but luckily for Parker, he's able to get his missed shot and convert it and give the Rangers a 6-4 lead.
New Knoxville with the early lead. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go here, opening quarter. Out front, Reese. Flatfoot gets it over to Hartle. Looking inside, there's Reese. Nice defensive play by Schrader.
Not only the block shot by Schrader, but also able to secure the rebound. Good defense by the Rangers.
Hoagie puts it on the floor. Heitkamp will guard him. Styles in the corner. Styles takes it inside, puts it up. Shot doesn't go. And tell you what, Reed Flatfoot's there, so you're not going to get too many rebounds.
He averages 8 rebounds a game, and at a 6'7" frame, you're exactly right.
Reese's shot rims out. Parker Jones.
Nice check out there.
Rebound.
Jones giving up some inches on the 6'7" Flatfoot. Did a nice job holding his ground, securing the rebound. Rangers maybe hoping to could have drawn a foul on Flatfoot, but good box out by Jones. Good defense by Reese, it looks like.
Reese is going to toss it back in. It'll go off New Knoxville. Rangers with a 2-point lead here in the early going at 6-4.
Good pace for the Rangers. I mean, they're kind of a low-scoring affair, and the Rangers just want to hang around and see what happens. You know, if they can do so late in the game, make a play to make it tough for the Tigers.
Hoagie with a rebound after the Heitkamp miss. Popped in and out. Minute 15 to go.
Jackson Center not shooting very well here in the first quarter. I mentioned as a team they're shooting 46% from the field. Have only made their 2 shots and just 1 offensive rebound off all those misses, and they haven't converted those for points. So New Knoxville has done a nice job securing the missed shots for the Tigers.
Stiles out front, gets it to Richilling in the wing. Jones puts the ball on the floor. That's usually trouble. Picks it back up, goes inside, and doesn't get the shot to drop against Kloppenstein. Carter Kloppenstein, a 6'3 junior for Jackson Center, will pick up the foul.
Wasn't pretty how Jones ended up getting to the basket. I thought maybe he almost double dribbled in the scrum for the basketball, but draws a foul against Kloppenstein and to the free throw line, where he's 29 of 43 coming in to the ball game for 67%.
Say he'll take a 7-4 lead. I think they're going to substitute here, and well, guess not. Hoagie will, or Parker Jones trying to hit his second free throw, and he does. And New Knoxville with a 4-point lead at 8-4.
4 points for Jones. 8 unanswered for the Rangers.
Tigers looking to score as we come down to the final seconds of this first quarter. Low-scoring contest. New Knoxville with the lead.
I think low scoring for the Tigers maybe. The Rangers don't necessarily score a lot of points, but Jackson Center, 50 points a game, has only scored 4 points, and those came early in the first quarter.
Out front to Preston Sayre. It's clock at 15. Heitkamp will come out. Heitkamp goes left side. Hartle back out front. Flatfoot will take the shot. Pops in and out. Rebound. Connor Hoagie at the buzzer.
Oh! In and out.
That touched the net, I think.
It rimmed out is what it did.
Wow. That was close. New Knoxville finds themselves up front by 4. Our first quarter score, New Knoxville 8, Jackson Center 4. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
We're more than just a bank. Our commitment goes beyond banking transactions. It's about investing in the hearts and hopes of the people we serve. From scholarships that pave the way for bright futures to local initiatives that enrich lives, we stand by you every step of the way. Because when our community thrives, we all prosper. Together, we build a stronger, brighter community.
Is your internet slowing down your family fun? Your work and all the things you need to get done? Say goodbye to buffering, lagging, and endless loading screens. With NKTelco's blazing fast internet and smart Wi-Fi, everyone gets the speed they need. No contracts, no hidden fees, just everyday low prices and fast speeds. NKTelco, keeping your family connected.
New Knoxville up by 4 as we move into quarter number 2. Rangers will have the basketball. And
what a start for the Rangers. I should say, what a finish. They started out, Dave, down 4-0, and you're thinking, boy, it's going to get ugly quick maybe. But the Rangers now have clamped down. They've scored 8 unanswered. Jackson Center shoots 2 of 11 from the field in the first quarter, and New Knoxville did not give up but just 1 offensive rebound. So good job by the Rangers. And they'll give up. That'll make their 3rd turnover of the game. Jackson Center just 1 first quarter turnover, but just 2 of 11 for a team that shoots, again, 46% from the field overall, 2 of 11 in the first quarter.
Heitkamp out front. He'll handle it against Richilling. Back over to Sayre in the corner. Flatfoot back out. Hartle to Kloppenstein for 3. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to Preston Richilling. Rangers doing a nice job on the boards.
Well, I said they've given up 1 offensive rebound. And you've got, Kloppenstein at 6'3", Flatfoot at 6'7". Both those guys have taken 3 3-pointers already.
That's going to go against Connor Hoagie.
Not for sure if he uses his body or his hands to get open. He wasn't the screener, as Coach Munger also getting an explanation. I think we have our officials' names.
Kevin Ball, Michael Wilson, and Johnny Vance doing the honors tonight here at Jackson Center.
I think Coach Munger was challenging it, just wanted to know what happened, and the explanation was made, and Jackson Center basketball.
Heitkamp with it. He'll move inside. Gets it back out to Plattfoot. Now Sayre to Heitkamp. In the corner to Hartle. Plattfoot.
Ooh, almost got a push off.
Close.
That should be it. Well,
Plattfoot will go in.
It was
powers it in.
It was a mismatch. Plattfoot, 6 feet 7 inches, going against Noah Holland for New Knoxville, 5 feet 9.
Height advantage.
A little bit, and I thought,
Jackson Center.
easily he could have been called for a charge. I mean, there was contact, but Plattfoot scores his first points of the game.
Schrader for 3. He knocks it home. Rangers go up 11-6.
Schrader hits his 11th three-point shot of the season, and the biggest lead in the ball game now is 5.
Plattfoot out front. Sayre, ball on the floor, goes inside, hits the backboard. Heitkamp shot no good. Plattfoot crashes it, but it goes out of bounds. Boy, that's really summing up the first half so far for Jackson Center. They had a lot of good looks, and
the first shot
falls.
The first shot by Sayre wasn't maybe a good look as it hit the side of the bankboard, but he had an opportunity. It was the next two follow-ups. I mean, Sayre got to the basket. He maybe was evidently too far on the baseline, but they missed 2 other attempts at offensive rebound scoring, and the Rangers come away with a 5-point lead. And I am a little surprised that New Knoxville, we're getting close to the midway point of the second quarter and have only allowed the Tigers 6 points. With the size they have and the field goal shooting percentage that they've done this season, Tigers just not on rhythm right now.
Holland will.
I don't think he ever tried. He
traveled.
No, he didn't. It looked like it. I'd be like to see that again. He kept his pivot foot and stuttered step the right foot 2 or 3 times. I disagree, but that's the way it goes.
Call goes against New Knoxville. Hartle inside. Plattfoot double teamed. Loses the ball. Picked up there by Schrader.
Almost triple teamed. I think he was double teamed from our angle. I think the third guy from New Knoxville was the one that came from the backside and knocked the ball away.
Hoagie with it out front. Rich Chilling. Back over to Holland. He wants to take it to the baseline. He'll get it back out. Schrader, now Holland. And the cut to the basket by Rich Chilling, and the pass goes the other way.
5 Ranger turnovers now in the first half, 3 here in the quarter, 2 in the first. Jackson Center just 2 turnovers so far, 1 in each quarter.
Heitkamp, Hartle. Inside Plattfoot, back out Hartle. He'll connect with 4:27 to go and pull his team to within 2 points.
For Hartle, his 17th three-pointer on the season. Shoots at a very good percentage in the 40% range at accuracy. So Cooper Hartle gets a Jackson Center their 9th point.
Rich Chilling tries to retaliate, but it's going to go out of bounds, and Jackson Center will have the basketball. Parker Jones comes back in. Hoagie will catch a breather.
See how Jackson Center does. They got the three-pointer the last trip by Hartle. New Knoxville kind of a quick shot in their possession, so a chance here for the Tigers maybe to get their offense a little bit of rhythm, consistency, something that they can score consecutive possessions.
Plattfoot puts it up and in, and the foul will go against Jones, and that's going to tie it up at 11.
Jones will pick up his second foul, and like I said, I thought it was very easy for Plattfoot to get the basketball. The Rangers stayed behind him. He got the pass and then just backed his way down and got the foul against Jones.
Free throw is good. Jackson Center with the lead at 12-11. But New Knoxville can regain it on this possession.
Is that a 6-0 run or an 8-0 run?
It's
I know they scored. Yeah, they've scored their back-to-back possessions. One a three-point shot, and then a three-point play that they got. So there's 6 straight, at least for the Tigers. And the Rangers have committed back-to-back turnovers here recently on that cut back door. We've thrown it out of bounds.
And I think Jackson Center is making an effort to get it inside.
Yep, more so.
As Hartle will nail it from behind the arc.
He's 2 for 2 from that range. He has 8 points in the ball game, and that's his 18th made triple of the season. It was 11-4 just not too long ago.
15-11 now on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard.
I should say it was 11-6 not too long ago. Boy, there's a rare opportunity. Holland doesn't shoot many shots, and not only did he score, he went against one of the taller Tiger defenders.
Nice drive by Holland.
Reverse layup.
15-13. Plattfoot puts it on the floor. Heitkamp back over to Hartle. Heitkamp directing traffic. Front of the Jackson Center student body. Gets it into Plattfoot. He's going to make his move. Turnaround. Off target. Sayre with a rebound, but the foul will be, I think, on Holland, number 12. Yes, it is.
His first foul. Third of the quarter for the Rangers.
Sayre will inbound it. Tried to sneak a pass inside to Kloppenstein, Carter Kloppenstein, number 42. Ball tipped out of bounds, and this time Reed Plattfoot will inbound it. They'll get it into Heitkamp in the corner. Back to Plattfoot. Back out to Sayre. There's Heitkamp open for three, and Lucas Heitkamp knocks it home.
His 8th made triple of the season. That's 3 made triples here in the quarter. They were 0 for 4 shooting from three-point range with the Tigers in the first quarter. I got them down now for 3 for 4 here in the second.
Shot no good by Schrader. Rebound to Sayre. Fast break. Here come the Tigers. Plattfoot over to Kloppenstein. He'll score, and New Knoxville will take the timeout. 30-second timeout. 2 minutes left in the half. Our score, Jackson Center 20, New Knoxville 13. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
New Knoxville takes the timeout.
What a run for the Tigers, Dave. As we talked earlier, it was 11-6 at one point. The Rangers were on top, and now it's a 14-2 run. And you mentioned it kind of started when they got the ball inside to Jackson Center a little bit. Then they scored there, and then the outside shots started dropping, and the Rangers have committed 5 turnovers here in the quarter.
And those 5 turnovers looming large. They'll get it over to the right side, and Kloppenstein. Sayre, Hartle open. He'll take it and knock it home. Cooper Hartle.
11 points in the ball game. He came in averaging 5 and had made 16 of 33 three-pointers. He's now got 17, 18, and 19 as far as makes. A very good shooter from that range.
Schrader takes it inside, puts it off the glass. Nice drive by Jay Schrader.
Nice move. He had kind of double clutch there because the defender was in his face.
Hartle, who's had the hot hand, flips it back to Plattfoot. He'll go to the baseline, looks across to Hartle. Hartle almost loses it. Sayre will pick it up. Across to Plattfoot, he'll shoot the 3. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to Schrader.
Before the game started, I thought maybe Preston Sayre would be the guy that would go off, with the three-point shooting, but instead it's been Cooper Hartle knocking down 3 triples here in the second quarter to pick up or help the Jackson Center offense get rolling late in the second quarter.
Stiles Feeds it inside to Hoagie. Foul will go against Hartle.
Team foul number 1, so they've played very clean defensively. 2 fouls in the first quarter, just 1 here in the second quarter with 21 seconds to play.
Rangers to inbound it. All sorts of collision.
Boy, Schrader and Sayre are trying to get open, and evidently a little bit of
player control foul
hand
against
push.
Schrader. Clock at 12 seconds as Heitkamp walks it up the court. Sayre open for 3, shot way off target and goes out of bounds. 3.5 seconds, ball will stay with Jackson Center.
Rangers must have touched it. Was that a foul on Schrader, or was it a 5-second call down here on the other end? I
thought it was a foul.
Well, so did I, but now they haven't put the foul up on the board, and it's still at Rangers 3 fouls.
Shot no good. Rebound, it's going to count. Nope, off target. So we're going to go to halftime. Jackson Center holding on to an 8-point lead. Our score, Jackson Center 23, New Knoxville 15. You are watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
The Hometown Opportunity Platform is exceptional.
It is focused, laser focused on the careers in our 4-county region.
100% of the time we go to Hometown Opportunity. We've had great success from a handful of applications when we need them, as well as a recent one where we had 67 applicants.
Honestly, it's a competitive advantage.
The Hometown experience has been everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Jackson Center bounces back in the second quarter. 19-point second quarter puts them back into the lead over New Knoxville at 23-15. Rangers had led 8-4 after quarter one. Tigers' numbers not so good in the first quarter, greatly improved in quarter number 2.
Yeah, they went from shooting 2 of 11 in the first quarter, making no three-point shots included in that, to 7 of 16 second quarter shooting, which included 4 of 7 from three-point range. So they knocked down 4 triples in the second quarter. But overall, the Tigers in the first half for Jackson Center, 5 of 16 from two-point range, 4 of 11 from three-point range, a total of 9 of 27. For New Knoxville, first half shooting, 3 of 8 from two-point range, 2 of 6 from three-point range. Overall, the Rangers 5 of 14 from the field, only 14 attempts. Remember, Jackson Center shot 27 times. Rangers shoot 14 times. One of the factors there, the Rangers commit 8 turnovers, and Jackson Center just 2 turnovers, so that hampered the Rangers' style, especially in that second quarter. The Rangers had 6 turnovers. Rebounding the basketball, the Tigers have 12 rebounds, right down the middle, 6 offensive, 6 defensive rebounds. New Knoxville, 13 rebounds, of which just 2 were offensive. They did put one of those buckets back at Parker Jones. It was, I believe, rebounded his own shot, put it back up in for second chance points for the Rangers. Leading scorers for the Tigers, 11 points from Cooper Hartle. He made 3 three-pointers in the second quarter, 5 apiece from Reed Plattfoot and Lucas Heitkamp, and 2 from Carter Kluffenstein, their total of 23. For New Knoxville, 5 from Jay Schrader, 2 from Noah Holland, 3 from Connor Hoagie, and 4 from Parker Jones.
Reed Plattfoot gets the rebound shot off the Preston Sayre miss from 3, and the lead goes to 10 points.
No second chance opportunity right there to start the half for the Tigers, as kind of a surprise. Preston Sayre scoreless and had 20 points last night. I was here about a month ago, and he had 28 against Indian Lake, but picking up his slack tonight, Cooper Hartle, the big second quarter, knocking down 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, Cooper Hartle, really the key player in that second quarter. He kind of got his team rolling. Jones goes to the floor, but the ball will come up to the Tigers. Out and running, Kloppenstein on the right side. Flatfoot to his left, looking inside for Heitkamp, taken away there by Connor Hoagie.
Good read, good jump, good anticipation. Connor Hoagie with the steal.
Into the lane he goes. Shot no good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up. Rebound, Flatfoot. Sayre's going to go on that baseline. Holland had a hand in it. Flatfoot shot blocked, or rather Kloppenstein shot blocked. Hoagie will draw the foul as he goes inside.
That Ranger defense on this end of the court, Jay Schrader, 2 block shots tonight, and he blocked it down there. And earlier in the half, he blocked it and got his own rebound. On this end, Connor Hoagie now, I think the last time he shot, he was unhappy with the officials that he felt he got fouled. Here, kind of a quick whistle, quick call in his favor, getting to the free throw line, knocking down the first of 2. 22 of 35 coming into the contest from the line, makes 2 of 2, his 5th point.
8-point lead for Jackson Center as Lucas Heitkamp will bring it up court. And Jackson Center coach Aaron Kloppenstein having a conversation. Still having a conversation.
Nice give and go.
Feed, Heitkamp. Flatfoot with the assist, Heitkamp with a point.
Heitkamp with 7, and the assist you mentioned went to Reed Flatfoot. Nice pick and roll, give and go. Jackson Center executed it very nice.
Rich Schilling looking for Jones, but the ball comes away to Sayre. They try to bounce pass, but
the Rangers tried to do it the same thing there, but Jackson Center came up with a steal on a backdoor cut. Now here in transition, New Knoxville fortunately got a foot on the ball and that transition opportunity to slow down the Tigers.
Harder will inbound it. He goes into Flatfoot, working on Jones, back out to Sayre for the 3. Preston Sayre makes it a 13-point Jackson Center lead.
His first points of the ball game for Sayre, averaging 10.7. That is his 28th made 3-point shot. He has a school record in that Indian Lake game. He made 8 of 10. 8 the mark, if you will, for most threes made in the contest by a Jackson Center varsity player.
New Knoxville, 5 minutes, 33 seconds to go in the third quarter, down by 13. Schrader back over to Hoagie. Jump shot, no good. Rebound, Flatfoot. Up Kurt Sayre. There's Kloppenstein, but Hoagie will knock the ball out of bounds. Solly Stiles will come into the lineup for New Knoxville. And number 32, Dane Reese for Jackson Center. Jones will draw the foul.
Either him or Stiles. Nope, Jones. His 3rd foul.
Flatfoot will step to the free throw line.
I think Coach Munger is trying to make sure the foul maybe one. I thought maybe Stiles, I think got the foul. Or he's trying to say it was not against Jones. They're going to ask to make sure they got the right number. The foul right now was recorded against Parker Jones.
Officials will talk about it.
Probably.
They'll double check.
And not change anything. So tough break for New Knoxville as Jones.
I thought it was on Jones, but.
No. He does pick up his 3rd foul.
Flatfoot will hit nothing but net on that one.
He's 2 for 2 from the line. Had a 3-point play to end, or not to end, but in the second quarter. Got fouled in the act of shooting, and 2 for 2 from the line.
Liam Lammers into the lineup for New Knoxville as Jones will go out with 3 fouls. Second free throw also good.
9 points for Reed Flatfoot. Again, 61% field goal shooter from 2-point shooting is Flatfoot. Hits both free throws. He came into the ball game from the line 17 of 23. He's 3 for 3 tonight.
Schrader with it. Now to Rich Schilling. Rich Schilling wants to go inside. Puts the shot up. It's short. Up against Plattfoot. Now Reese has it. Reese going inside. Nice feed. Heitkamp with a bucket. He's got 9.
Nice bounce pass by Dane Reese.
Boy, just selfish or unselfish play. Selfless play by Jackson Center. There's the 3, and Hartle will draw the foul. So
good call, as Schrader did get displaced during the act of shooting. Again, the boxing out, some people think it's boxing out that you're allowed to back yourself into him and move him backwards. You're not. And that's exactly what happened. So Schrader a chance for the 4-point play here.
14-point Tiger lead. 4:31 to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Quarter number 3. Converts the 4-point play, does Jay Schrader.
Schrader with 9 points. His average is 8.
Heitkamp to the corner and Sayre back inside Plattfoot, back out to Heitkamp. He'll take the open 3 and connect it. You cannot give him an open moment.
There was a nice pass by the big man. He was able to draw some Ranger attention, and then moving without the basketball, Heitkamp able to catch and score.
Battle inside for the rebound. Heitkamp will have it. Up court, Sayre. Reese. Back over to Heitkamp. He's going to go to the hoop, and it'll roll home.
9 points in a quarter as Heitkamp right. Got just enough English on it to crawl it into the basket. 9 points in the quarter. Give him now 14 in the ball game. He's averaging just under 8.
Rich Schilling for 3, no good. Sayre with a rebound. Heitkamp, Plattfoot, he's going inside. Shot no good. They're going to call a blocking foul that time.
Styles maybe a half a step late. And just tying his shoe. I thought maybe we had an injury, but it looks like Plattfoot was just tying his shoe.
He'll go to the free throw line.
3 for 3, as I mentioned. He just was there recently, knocked down 2 of them. He came into the ball game 17 of 23 from the free throw line for 73%.
Substitutes here after the first free throw. Carter Kloppenstein comes back in, as does Noah Holland for New Knoxville.
New Knoxville led about midway, Dave, I think it was through the second quarter, 11-6. Things not going very well at the time for the Tigers. And that was, like I said, in the second quarter, maybe midway through or just about there. And since that time, though, they look like maybe the Jackson Center team we thought we would see from the tip-off. It didn't happen, but it is now.
New Knoxville with the basketball. Schrader with it on the left side. Rich Schilling out front. Yeah, it was a tough first quarter for Jackson Center. You playing the night before an emotional game against a rival. Took them a quarter plus to get started again, but they've looked pretty good as Plattfoot with the block and the foul, unfortunately, and that'll send Styles to the line. I think you look back in that second quarter, Hartle hit a couple of threes, and boy, suddenly, or 3 threes, and suddenly Jackson Center was
and they went inside a little bit, too, and got some shot at Minnesota drop. And then that outside shot, Cooper Hartle, maybe the key to keep it going, and everyone started seeing it going in, and everyone felt it, and they hit another shot. Next thing you know, it was a 19-point second quarter for the Tigers.
Yeah, and they weren't afraid to go inside to Plattfoot, and things got going. Heitkamp looking for the pass to the corner.
Friendly fire.
I think that's a turnover by Jackson Center.
Looked like Sayre got in the line of the fire. The pass goes off of him out of bounds. Jackson Center commits their second turnover of the third quarter. They only had 2 turnovers in the first half, so they have 4 for the game.
Styles back over to Schrader. Schrader's going to go to the right side. There's an open jumper. He pops in and out. Plattfoot tips it up, controls it. Fast break. Jackson Center pull-up jumper. Carter Kloppenstein. That's a tough shot, and Jackson Center does it very well.
Yeah, pull up kind of on the run. I don't think he used a bank board, about a 10, 12-footer, and Carter Kloppenstein now with 4 points, averaging just under 7 on the season.
Lead suddenly to 21 points for Jackson Center. Rich Schilling. Back over to Holland. Schrader working on Sayre. Out front it comes to Stiles. Now Schrader, he'll go inside to Lammers. Lammers going to put a move on Reese, and he'll draw the foul as Liam Lammers will go to the free throw line.
Nice move by the 5'10 junior working against Reese, and nice spin move. He's able to draw contact from the official on the far side and gets a chance to shoot free throws.
Lammers at the line. Pops in and out. Substitute for Jackson Center, number 12, Jackson Davis. 6'3 senior will enter the contest, get some playing time here with 1:54 left in the third quarter. And he'll get the rebound, but we got a whistle.
Lane violation on Jackson Center, so Lammers will get another redo.
Was that on Plattfoot or was it on Kloppenstein? One of the two.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really see it. But again, the official from the far side noticed it.
I think that was on Kloppenstein. Free throw pops in and out. Battle for the rebound. It's going to go off of Stiles, and Jackson Center will have the basketball. Minute 52 to go here in the third quarter. First National Bank Think First scoreboard, 42-21. Jackson Center with the lead. Heitkamp, Kloppenstein now. Plattfoot. Sayre, he'll go to the opening on the baseline, but a great defensive effort by Stiles. Nice
Good
block.
timing, yes. Avoided the body contact, made a clean block, but it does stay with the Tigers. They'll get another look here on the out-of-bounds entry.
Plattfoot goes inside to Kloppenstein. Shot pops in and out.
Foul on Stiles.
Stiles picks up his second foul.
First free throws of the ball game for Carter Kloppenstein. My notes have he's only attempted 7 free throws on the year.
I saw that, and I find that amusing.
Yeah, I thought he would have had more opportunities, being, getting fouled in the post. But
knocks them both home.
He came in 6 of 7 from the line. He's now 8 for 9, and he has now scored 2, 4, 6 points.
Schrader trying to make a move inside. Nice move off the glass. He'll draw the foul. That'll be on Davis.
Schrader 1 for 1. He was there early in the third quarter. He had got fouled after shooting a three-pointer, made the three-point shot, converted the free throw for a kind of a rare 4-point play.
Schrader makes the free throw.
63% free throw shooter on the season. Currently 2 for 2 tonight.
Second free throw, knocks it home. A minute 16 to go.
11 points for Schrader.
44-23 lead for the Tigers. Let's see how they approach the final minute of play. Kloppenstein looking inside for Plattfoot. Heitkamp. He'll direct the traffic out front. Now Plattfoot comes out. Davis will have it in the wing. Plattfoot. Kloppenstein will take the three, and boy, Carter Kloppenstein finds nothing but net, and he has 9.
He makes his 7th three-pointer on the season. Tigers as a team shoot 33% from three-point range.
Rich Schilling into the lane. Davis.
That could have been a foul on Richling almost.
Schrader shot no good. Heitkamp will walk it up court as we move into the final seconds of this third quarter. Heitkamp. Davis back over to Plattfoot. Direct pass into Kloppenstein. Davis will take the three. Jackson Davis at the buzzer gets a high five from his coach.
First made triple of the season.
And that's the way the quarter number 3 will end for Jackson Center. Our score, Jackson Center 50, New Knoxville 23. You're watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.
We're more than just a bank. Our commitment goes beyond banking transactions. It's about investing in the hearts and hopes of the people we serve. From scholarships that pave the way for bright futures to local initiatives that enrich lives, we stand by you every step of the way. Because when our community thrives, we all prosper. Together, we build a stronger, brighter community.
Is your internet slowing down your family fun? Your work and all the things you need to get done? Say goodbye to buffering, lagging, and endless loading screens. With NKTelco's blazing fast internet and smart Wi-Fi, everyone gets the speed they need. No contracts, no hidden fees, just everyday low prices and fast speeds. NKTelco, keeping your family connected.
New Knoxville with the basketball to start the fourth quarter of play. 50-23, Jackson Center up on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Schrader for 3, shot no good. Plattfoot with a rebound. Sayre across the timeline, back to Plattfoot. Inside, there's the steal by Hoagie. Up against Plattfoot, he'll pull it back, and Plattfoot gets some help as well. Stiles will shoot it over to Richilling. Had the 3, gives it up to Schrader, inside to Lammers. Shot no good. Scramble for the rebound. Stiles has it. Now Sayre, but there's going to be a foul on Stiles.
27-point third quarter for the Tigers. They shot 9 of 12 from the field in the third quarter. 5 of 7 2-point shooting. 4 of 5 3-point shooting. As a team now, they're 8 of 16. So they came in shooting 33% from three-point range. They're at 50% now as Jones will pick up his 4th foul. Got to kind of recognize when you have 3, you can't body check the ball handler going to the basket. He'll stay in, it looks like, as Evan Flutterjohn comes in for the Rangers.
Hardo will inbound it. Gets it into Preston Sayre. Now you're going to see Jackson Center. My guess is they're going to be patient, even more patient. Reese, short jumper, no good. Rebounded by Hoagie. Fast break. Flutterjohn back to Richilling. Shot no good. Jones will get the rebound. He'll put the shot up and connect. Parker Jones. Good hustle. Gets him a basket.
His 6th point, and he has 2 offensive rebounds tonight. One is his own missed shot. That one off of Richling, but he put it back for a New Knoxville second chance bucket, the 4th of the game, 4th point of the game.
Reese will have it over to Heitkamp. They'll go inside. Kloppenstein back out to Heitkamp. They move the basketball. Hartle is open. Finally misses one. Cooper Hartle does. Loose ball picked up by Flutterjohn. Schrader across the timeline.
Whistle, and it looked like Schrader ran into Dane Reese. See once if he was in the act of shooting or it was just on a spin move.
And the officials will discuss it. Foul will go against Reese. That'll be Jackson Center's first foul of the quarter, of course. So Richilling will inbound it. Jones will have it. Flutterjohn looking inside. Picked away by Reese.
Pass was off the mark.
Inside Sayre, left-handed shot, and he makes it.
5 points in the ball game for Sayre, and yeah, used his other hand to finish it with his left hand.
Rangers, Hoagie will have it. He'll shoot the 3. Jones battling for the rebound, pops out of his hands and into Reese, and here come the Tigers and Heitkamp. Hartle open, Sayre connects. Preston Sayre brings the Jackson Center crowd to its feet.
His second made three-point shot of the night. That gives him 29 on the season.
55-25. Coming up on 5 minutes left to play. Jones working hard. Sayre will rebound it. Lead pass. Reese comes back in off the backboard, and Flutterjohn will come across the timeline. Jones cuts inside. They'll go to the left. Schrader will get it into Jones, muscling it up with Kloppenstein.
Oh,
but
wow.
he moved his feet.
Actually got the shot to go in. Unfortunately, though, evidently shuffled a pivot foot, but it was a good move. Got himself with some space and actually made the shot. Probably heard the whistle and thought he was going to be rewarded with a foul, but instead it was a turnover.
Sayre with it inside. Reese, Hoagie and him battling. A couple of
classmates.
Freshmen.
Yeah, have gone together, going against each other past couple years in junior high basketball.
Hoagie back over to Schrader. Schrader, top of the key. Got it. Jay Schrader with the three.
His third make of the night. He has 14 points.
Reese back over to Sayre. Out to Hartle. In the corner to Kloppenstein. Tosses it to Hartle. Nice feed and assist by Hartle to Kloppenstein.
Well, that proves the point. You can pass the ball faster than you can run, and they just outpassed. And as New Knoxville tried to recover from their defensive assignment, couldn't get there to close out quick enough, and the ball beat them to the spot, and Reese scored the basket.
Outside three, no good. Kloppenstein with the score and gets the rebound here.
No, it was Kloppenstein that scored the bucket down here. Just wasn't it on the pass?
Yes,
okay.
Kloppenstein.
Yeah.
Sayre will take it inside. There's a reach probably by Richilling.
10.
On 10.
Schrader.
Oh, Schrader. Host of substitutes coming in here with 3:11 to go.
JV players. And Noah Holland, original Ranger starter. But we'll see now the rest of the guys all play JV basketball.
A lot of basketball here this afternoon. They had the freshman game and JV game and now the varsity. Cole Wellman, number 33, had the rebound for New Knoxville.
And Butler for Jackson Center, number 44. Collier Butler took the three-point shot, 6'3" senior. Earlier in the game, Jackson Davis in the third quarter hit his first three-pointer of the season in the third quarter for the senior Jackson Davis.
Flutterjohn with it, top of the key. He's open for the three. Shot no good. Rebound, it's going to go off of New Knoxville, so Jackson Center will have it. Reese will walk it up court as we come up on 2:30 to go. Wentz with the basketball. Wyatt Wentz, 5'10", junior with it. Reese. Back over to Stengel. We saw him in the junior varsity contest. Inside goes Wentz. Back out to Stengel. Wentz will have it out front. They'll handle it. Clock going under 2 minutes. Butler with it. Stengel, open as Reese. Shot no good. Rebound inside by Butler. Gets it back out to Davis.
I think the crowd wants Butler to score.
Cole Butler, a 6'3" senior. Reese goes inside. They'll keep moving it around. Davis for another three. Shot no good. Butler hustling after it, but it's going to be out of bounds. Minute 30 to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Jackson Center 57, New Knoxville 28.
Midway through the second quarter, it didn't look like it was going to be this way. The score was in favor of New Knoxville, 11-6.
Yeah, it's a little surprising how it did develop. New Knoxville, like you said, had the lead early.
But a 19 and a 27-point quarter will catch it up in a hurry as Evan Flutterjohn knocks down and hits his fourth three-pointer of the season.
Flutterjohn with the score. They'll get it to Davis inside. Goes to Stengel, working on Flutterjohn. Stengel puts it up, shot no good, rebound. Scramble for it. It's going to come out to Wentz, who gets it to Reese as we're coming down in the final minute of play. Stengel handling the basketball. Flutterjohn on him. Flutterjohn knocks it out of bounds. Clock stops with 40 seconds to go. Stengel tosses it into Reese. Reese will handle it. Wellman on him. Stengel. Clock at 25 seconds. Davis. Now Wentz. Reese. And that's going to be it. Jackson Center coach Aaron Kloppenstein congratulating his starters as the final seconds of this one count down. And our final score, Jackson Center 57, New Knoxville 31. Victory goes to the Jackson Center Tigers, who win their 7th straight contest and improve their record to 9-2 on the season. The Tigers will play at Wapakoneta next Saturday, and then they'll come home on Friday, January the 24th, and then another big game with Marion Local on Saturday, January the 25th, also at home. So back-to-back, well, 3 straight big games for the Tigers, who continue their winning ways with a 57-31 victory here tonight. New Knoxville, on the other hand, their record will fall to 4-7 overall. They'll play at St. Henry on Friday. Then they'll travel to Covington to play the Buccaneers on Saturday. Junior varsity scored tonight. Jackson Center came away with a 37-32 victory. In this one, New Knoxville in the varsity contest, they led after one quarter of play, 8-4, and actually increased that lead early in the second quarter. Jackson Center, however, began to get untracked offensively in quarter number 2 as they connected on 4 out of 7 threes. Cooper Hartle a factor in that shooting, and they also went inside a little bit more to Reed Plattfoot, and they had a 19-point second quarter, and they led at halftime 23-15. Third quarter score, Jackson Center increased it to 50-23. Quarter ended on Jackson Davis connecting on his first 3 of the season. That gave Jackson Center a 27-point lead after a 27-point scoring quarter by Jackson Center. Of course, our final score, Jackson Center comes away with a 57-31 victory. And as we said, pick up their 10th win of the season. And let's move on and talk a little bit about our statistics. What do the numbers tell us, Jeff Henshin?
Well, it shows us that New Knoxville, I wasn't quite ready as I thought I was, so I'll quickly do it here. Give me about 30 seconds, Dave.
I'll tell you what, I can tell everyone that tonight's game brought to you by First National Bank, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, Precision Strip, and St. Henry Bank, and our scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank, all bringing you basketball from Jackson Center. Full day of basketball here at Jackson Center. The girls not as successful as the boys were, as they lost early on to the Versailles Tigers. And, of course, the varsity boys with a nice 26-point win. And now let's have our final numbers for tonight's contest.
Thank you, Dave. Field goal shooting for the Rangers. New Knoxville, 4 of 11, 2-point shooting. 5 of 17 3-point shooting. Overall, the Rangers hit on 9 of 28 field goals. For the Tigers of Jackson Center, 12 of 28 2-point shooting, 9 of 21 from 3-point range. The Tigers finish 21 of 49 from the field. Free throw shooting, New Knoxville very good, 8 for 9. Jackson Center very good as well, 6 of 7. Rebounding, New Knoxville 21 rebounds, of which 4 were offensive. Jackson Center 29 rebounds in the ball game, of which 10 were offensive. Turnovers, New Knoxville 12 turnovers in the ball game, and Jackson Center with just 6. So good job by the Tigers securing the basketball. Individual scoring, Jay Schrader with 14 for New Knoxville, 6 from Parker Jones, 5 from Connor Hoagie, 3 from Evan Flutterjohn, 2 from Noah Holland, and 1 from Sully Stiles. Their total of 31. For Jackson Center, 4 players in double figures. Lucas Heitkamp with 14, 11 from Cooper Hartle, 11 from Carter Kloppenstein, 10 from Reed Plattfoot, Preston Sayre with 8, and Jackson Davis with 3 for their total of 57. So again, good job by the Tigers getting off to a rough start offensively. New Knoxville held their own for about a quarter and some minutes, if you will, and then, as you mentioned, I believe once Jackson Center kind of got the inside game working in one trip, then the outside shot hit the next trip, and then it was offense really started clicking for the Tigers, and they rattled off 19 second quarter points and 27 in the third. That really separated themselves from New Knoxville, who the Rangers won 8-7, 8, and 8 scoring for them.
You know, when you look at it from New Knoxville's perspective, they had that 11-6 lead. That was when they needed to increase it because the Tigers were struggling.
Yeah, they were, and Knoxville just couldn't get that extra bucket here or there to kind of put more pressure and maybe tighten the collar against the Tigers. New Knoxville, by doing so, couldn't open that lead. The Tigers got a little bit of fresh breath or maybe an attitude adjustment from their coach. Something happened. They began to knock down shots, and then the rest was kind of what we thought we might see from Jackson Center, very quality shooting from 2-point range. They hit very well from 3-point range overall as a team only hitting, and I shouldn't say only, but for a team shooting at 33%, they finished the game very nicely, 9 of 21, just under 50%, but they were over 4 3-point shooting in the first quarter. They went 4 of 7, 4 of 5, and then 1 for 5 in the fourth, but those middle quarters, 8 for 12 from 3-point range, and their field goal shooting inside the arc was also very good and very consistent.
And I think the win by Jackson Center over, and I think the word that Coach Kloppenstein used was mature, that they handled the run of the Rockets the night before very well and won an important league contest. You come into today's play, they don't get off to a good start at all, but they didn't get rattled.
Yeah, it was odd. You mentioned even the crowd wasn't like sign. It was almost like they knew that it would turn, just a matter of time whenever that play was. And a good crowd, by the way, because of all the little cheerleaders here tonight. But the crowd wasn't even seemed like they were getting restless. It just, they knew that with patience and such that the Tigers would begin to gel, and they did, and cruise to their 7th straight victory.
Yeah, good point, because it was a rather close junior varsity game with the band was going on, and it was rocking atmosphere. Pretty good.
It was a nice crowd tonight, and I said the junior varsity game was even, the pep band was rocking and made you feel like it was a varsity contest, and both games were well attended, if you will, and a good tough night for the Rangers, not coming up with a win, but they battled against a very good team tonight. Jackson Center is one of the best in Division 7.
That's going to do it for us from Jackson Center. The Tigers take a 57-31 win over New Knoxville. I'm Dave Helmstetter. With me tonight, Jeff Henchen. You have been watching high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.